Here are the top 5 things you need to know before moving to Lake Forest Park. Let's get into it. Lake Forest Park is a serene suburban city nestled at the northwest end of Lake Washington. Known for its lush greenery and tranquil atmosphere, it offers an escape from the bustling city life of nearby Seattle. This planned community emphasizes preserving its natural beauty, making it a picturesque retreat for residents and visitors alike. Lake Forest Park has a history that really shapes how it feels today. It was founded in 1912 by Ole Hansen as one of the Seattle area's first planned communities. Originally imagined as a retreat for professionals who wanted room, trees, and a quieter setting near the city. From the beginning, the plan was to protect the natural landscape. Early lot sales emphasized preserving streams, springs, wildflowers, lakefront, and especially trees, which helps explain why the area still has such a green, wooded character. Lake Forest Park incorporated in 1961 and grew over time through annexations, but it kept a very residential identity. In fact, less than 4% of the land is zoned for commercial use, and the city has no industrial areas, so the overall atmosphere remains calm and neighborhood-oriented. Lake Forest Park sits at the north end of Lake Washington, with its southern boundary beginning at Seattle. That location gives residents quick access into the city, while State Route 522 connects the area east and north toward Bothell. To the north, Lake Forest Park borders Mount Lake Terrace and Briar, so it's tucked between Seattle access, lakeside scenery, and nearby suburban communities. The setting is one of its biggest calling cards: wooded hillsides, lake views, and a strong connection to the water. The Burke-Gilman Trail also runs parallel to the lakeshore, making walking and biking a regular part of the local rhythm. For anyone who likes the combination of trees, trails, and Lake Washington recreation, this location is a major part of the appeal. Green space is a major part of daily life in Lake Forest Park, with parks and natural areas like Log Boom Park, Pfingst Animal Acres Park, Blue Heron Park, and Eagle Scout Park. Lion Creek Waterfront Preserve adds walking trails and waterfront views, giving the city a strong connection to both forested and lakeside environments. Because these spaces include wooded areas, wetlands, and shoreline habitat, it is the kind of place where you may spot Pacific Northwest wildlife like herons, bald eagles, deer, or even river otters near the water. The city has also supported efforts to replant native shrubs and plants, reinforcing that long-running focus on preserving the natural setting. These parks serve as places for walks, picnics, quiet afternoons, and community gatherings. They also help Lake Forest Park keep the green, retreat-like feeling that has been part of its identity since the beginning. The main commercial area in Lake Forest Park is Lake Forest Park Town Center, which was built in 1964. It spans about 18 acres and brings together shopping, dining, entertainment, services, and gathering spaces in one central location. Town Center is also home to a branch of the King County Library System and Third Place Books, which is one of the best-known anchors in the community. Third Place Commons functions as a community center, hosting events, activities, and organized summer programming that bring people together throughout the year. Ongoing renovations have helped modernize the town center, while keeping the focus on connection rather than big box sprawl. Since so little of Lake Forest Park is zoned for commercial use, this hub plays an especially important role in local daily life. Dining in Lake Forest Park is centered around approachable local favorites and casual spots. Honey Bear Bakery, One Bite Cafe, and The Burrow give residents places for coffee, pastries, and lighter meals, while Mod Pizza adds a quick, familiar option. There is also a wide mix of flavors represented around town. Buda Bruda brings Asian-inspired dishes. Acapulco Fresh covers Mexican fare. Gyro Boss adds Mediterranean flavors. And Dumpling Generation brings another Asian option into the mix. For something lighter or refreshing, Nectar Juice Bar and Swirl round out the lineup. The dining scene is not about huge nightlife districts. It is more about convenient, everyday places that fit the calm, community center pace of Lake Forest Park. So, the big picture is this. Lake Forest Park is known for its planned community routes, wooded setting, Lake Washington access, parks, trails, and a compact commercial heart at town center. If you are comparing nearby areas, Kenmore is a natural next stop, with its own lakeside access and connections along the same corridor. Subscribe for more Seattle area neighborhood deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.